Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. So this morning in one of our sessions, we took some time to hear God and obey. That was part of this session. And one of the things the Lord said before the session started, He said to me, I was just sitting there worshiping, and He said, I never just give information. God said, I never just give information. There's always an expectation when God speaks that we're going to obey. I never just give information. So I just want to take a minute to go back to what Dallas said and what Tyler said, what God said through them. So who needs a breakthrough tonight? When Dallas gave the word about breakthrough, who lift your hand up? Who needs that? Yeah, so we declare breakthrough for you. The Lord spoke it, so we declare breakthrough for you. If that door needs to come down, don't move away from the door. Kick it down. Kick it down. If that's where you're supposed to go, breakthrough. So I declare breakthrough for you tonight. Breakthrough. Who receives breakthrough? Now ask the Lord. Now what you should do is ask the Lord, what's my step of obedience? So the word came, and it's not just about the information. So when you get a word, when you hear a word and you go, yeah, I want that, you should immediately say, God, what's my step of obedience? That is actually implied in the Jewish culture. They have a word called Shema, S-H-E-M-A. There's an implication, because they don't have a word in the Jewish culture for obey. When the Bible was written, so biblical Jewish culture, there's no word for obey. There's a word for believe, and obedience is implied. Did you hear that? Obedience is implied when we believe. So God never just gives information. So God, how do I get breakthrough? You should ask Him that now. No, I'll wait. God, what's my step of obedience for my breakthrough? You should do that. When somebody gives a word, you should go, yeah. When Tyler gives a word about the joy, because I don't want the fear of my salvation. I don't want the doubt about my salvation. Anybody want those things? Say no. We want the joy. Say joy. Raise your hand if you need joy. Yeah, the joy of the Lord is your strength. So if you lose your joy, you lose your strength. So what's your step of obedience? Maybe right now it's just to move a bit. Maybe it's to say, God, you're the joy of my salvation. Maybe you don't feel it, but that doesn't matter. Right? He is the joy of our salvation. Come on, just lift up your hands. Receive your joy. I receive your joy. When the word comes, it's not just for information. There's an implied obedience that comes. There's an implied obedience every time God speaks. We say yes. We say yes. We say yes, Lord. What's my step of obedience, God? What do I have to step through? What do I have to step beyond to grab onto the joy of the Lord and not let go of it? We say yes. We say yes. It's part of your inheritance, joy. It's part of your inheritance. His joy is your strength. His joy is your strength. Some of you have been in a season of doubt and fear long enough. It's time to just let it go. That's not God. That's not God. It's His joy. Righteousness, peace, and joy. That's the kingdom of God. Righteousness, peace, and joy. So we receive it, God. Come on, just receive it. Receive your joy. Receive your joy. Receive your joy. We declare joy in the tent tonight. We declare joy in the tent tonight. But not to stay in the tent, because the joy goes with us. His joy goes with us. He is the joy. He's our joy. He's our joy. He's your joy. Marabaso. Yeah, Jesus. Come on, lift your voice to the joy of your salvation. Lift your voice. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Yeah, you're the joy of my salvation. Yeah, Jesus. That's it, that's it. Whoa, that was good. Yeah. Yeah, press in. That was good. You're the joy of my salvation, Jesus. The joy of my salvation, Jesus.